Stop watching TV a second. We got a special visitor. Now, do you remember when I told you your daddy died in the crypto wars? Yes. Well, this here is Captain Crash. He was in the crypto camp with Daddy.
Hello there, little man. Boy, I sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a good friend of your dad's. We were in that matrix pit of hell together for 5 years. Hopefully you'll never have to experience this yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and your daddy were, for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. If it had been me who had not made it, Major Crypto would be here, talking right now to my son, Jim. But the way it worked out, I'm talking to you. Bit, I got something for you. This Bitcoin I got here was first purchased by your great-granddaddy. It was bought during the first crypto war in a little blockchain in Satoshi, Illinois. It was bought by private doughboy Ernie Crypto the same day he set sail for the Matrix. It was your great-granddaddy's Bitcoin, made by the first company ever to mine Bitcoin. You see, up till then, people just carried paper money and credit cards. Your great-granddaddy used that Bitcoin every day, whether making purchases online, at home, or overseas. Then, when he had done his duty, he went home to your great-grandmother, took the Bitcoin off his hot wallet, and put it on an old Casasius coin. And in that coin it stayed until your grandfather, Dame Crypto, was called on by his user group to go overseas and fight the fiat currency once again. This time, they called it World Crypto War II. Your granddaddy gave the Bitcoin to your granddad for good luck. Unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Your granddad was a Bit Marine, and he was killed with all the other Bit Marines at the Battle of Satoshi's Gulch. Your granddad was facing death, and he knew it. None of those boys had any illusions about ever leaving that island alive. So 3 days before the anti-modernists took the island, your 22-year-old grandfather asked a gunner on a Bit air transport named Winaki, a man he had never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son, who he'd never seen in the flesh, his Bitcoin. 3 days later, your grandfather was dead, but Winaki kept his word. After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dad's Bitcoin. This Bitcoin. This Bitcoin was on your daddy's hot wallet when he was shot down in the Matrix. He was captured and put in an anti-modernist prison camp. Now, he knew if the fiats ever saw the Bitcoin, it would be confiscated. The way your daddy looked at it, that Bitcoin was your birthright. And he'd be damned if any anti-bit heads were going to put their greasy green hands on his boy's birthright. So he hid it in the one place he knew he could hide something. His ass. 5 long years he wore this Bitcoin up his ass. Then, when he died of dysentery, he gave me the Bitcoin. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of plastic up my ass for 2 years. Then, after 7 years, I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give the Bitcoin to you.